वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविवसंपृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः तृतीयः पादः।
अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः तृतीयः पादः।
अनभिहिते कर्मणि द्वितीया सर्वतसो कार्यादिगुपर्यादिषु त्रिषु द्वितीयां रेडितान्तेषु ततो यत्रापि दृश्यते।
सर्वतसो कार्यादिषु पर्यादिषु त्रिषु द्वितीयां रेडितान्तेषु तत्रापि दृश्यते।
वितः परितः समया निकषाः प्रतियोगेषु
अभितः परितः समया निकषाः प्रतियोगेषु
तृतीया च होश्छन्दसि अन्तरारन्तरेण
युक्ते
कालाध्वनोरत्यन्तसि योगे अपवर्गे तृतीया सप्तमी पंचम्योकारकमध्ये कर्म प्रवचनीय युक्ते द्वितीया यस्मादधिकं यस्य च ईश्वरवचनं तत्र सप्तमी पंचम्यपां परिभिः प्रतिनिधि प्रतिदाने च यस्मात् गत्यर्थकर्मणि द्वितीया चतुर्थ्यौ चेष्टायामनध्वनि
गत्यर्थकर्मणि द्वितीया चतुर्थ्यौ चेष्टायामनध्वनि
चतुर्थी संप्रदाने तादर्थ्ये चतुर्थी वाच्या हितयोगे च क्रियार्थोपपदस्य च कर्मणि स्थानिनः
क्रियार्थोपपदस्य च कर्मणि स्थानिनः
उमर्ता च भाववचनात्
तुमर्थाच्च भाववचनात्
नमस्वस्ति स्वाहा स्वधालं वषड्योगाच्च
नमस्वस्ति स्वाहा स्वधानं वषट्योगाच्च
मन्यकर्मण्यनादरे विभाषा प्राणिषु
मन्यकर्मण्यनादरे विभाषा प्राणिषु
कर्तृकर्णयोस्तृतीया
कर्तृकर्णयोस्तृतीया
प्रकृत्यादिव्योपसङ्ख्यानम्
प्रकृत्यादिभ्य उपसंज्ञानम्
सकयुक्ते अप्रधाने
सह युक्ते अप्रधाने
येनाङ्गविकारः
येनाङ्गविकारः
इत्थं भूतलक्षणे
इत्थं भूतलक्षणे
संयोन्यतरस्यां कर्मणि
संयोन्यतरस्यां कर्मणि
एतौ
एतौ
अकर्तरुयुणे पञ्चमी
अकर्तृणे पञ्चमी
विभाषागुणे स्त्रियाम्
विभाषागुणे स्त्रियाम्
षष्ठी हेतुप्रयोगे
षष्ठीहेतुप्रयोगे
सर्वनाम्नस्तृतीया च
सर्वनाम्नस्तृतीया च
निमित्तपर्यायप्रयोगे सर्वासां प्रायदर्शनम्
निमित्तपर्यायप्रयोगे सर्वासां प्रायदर्शनम्
उपादाने पञ्चमी
उपादाने पञ्चमी
अन्यारादितरर्थे शब्दांशोत्तरपदाजागियुक्ते
अन्यारादितरत्याब्दाञ्छूतरपदायुक्ते
षष्ट्यर्थसर्थप्रत्ययेन
षष्ट्यर्थसर्थप्रत्ययेन
येन पाद्वितीया
येन पाद्वितीया
पृथक् विना नानाभिस्तृतीयान्यतरस्याम्
पृथक् विना नानाभिस्तृतीयान्यतरस्याम्
करणे च स्तोकाल्पकृच्छ्रकतिपयस्या सत्त्ववचनस्य
करणे च स्तोकाल्पकृच्छ्रकतिपयस्या सत्त्ववचनस्य
दूरान्तिकार्थे षष्ट्यन्यतरस्याम्
दूरान्तिकार्थे षष्ट्यन्यतरस्याम्
दूरान्तिकार्तेभ्यो द्वितीया च
दूरान्तिकार्थेभ्यो द्वितीया च
सप्तम्यधिकरणे च
सप्तम्यधिकरणे च
यस्य च भावेन भावलक्षणम्
यस्य च भावेन भावलक्षणम्
षष्ठी चानादरे
षष्ठीचानादरे
स्वामीश्वरादिपतिदायादसाक्षिप्रतिभू प्रसूतैश्च
स्वामीश्वरादिपतिदायादसाक्षिप्रसूतैश्च
आयुक्तकुशलाभ्यां च सेवायाम्
आयुक्तकुशलाभ्यां च
सेवायाम्
यतश्च निर्धारणम्
यतश्च निर्धारणम्
पञ्चमी विभक्ते
पञ्चमी विभक्ते
साधुनिपुणाभ्यामर्चायां सप्तम्यप्रत्यये
साधुनिपुणाभ्यामर्चायां सप्तम्यप्रतेः
प्रतिचोत्सुकाभ्यां तृतीया च
प्रसिद्धोत्सुकाभ्यां तृतीया च
नक्षत्रे च लुपि
नक्षत्रे च लुपि
प्रातिपदिकातलिङ्गपरिमाणवचनमात्रे प्रथमा
प्रातिपदिकार्थलिङ्गपरिमाणवचनमात्रे प्रथमा
सम्बोधने च
सम्बोधने च
सामन्त्रितम्
सामन्त्रितम्
एकवचनं सम्बुद्धिः
एकवचनं सम्बुद्धिः
षष्ठी शेषे
षष्ठी शेषे
पृथक् विना नानाभिस्तृतीयान्यतरस्यां प्रतिश पृथक् नाना विना इत्यादिभिः योगे तृतीया विभक्तिः भवति करणे च स्तोकाल्प कृच्छ्र कतिपयस्य असत्तवचनस्य these are these also कर्णकारके कर्णकारके करणे is कर्णकारके स्तोक अल्प कृच्छ्र कतिपयस्य इत्येतेभ्यः शब्देभ्यः असत्तवचनं not सत्तवचन अद्रव्य वाचिभ्य वचनेभ्यः अद्रव्य अद्रव्यवाची so करणे कारके तृतीया भवति विकल्पेन and पंचमी coming as अनुवृत्ति from here अपादाने पंचमी therefore तृतीया stokat मुक्तः all these are stock examples stokena also option is stokena then दूरान्तिकार्तैः षष्ठी अन्यतरस्याम दूरान्तिकार्तैः शब्दैः योगे षष्ठी विकल्पेन भवति पक्षे पंचमी so दूरान्तिकार्तैः शब्दैः with the word दूरा etc दूरा अंतिका the nikata antika all those words also षष्ठी अन्यतरस्याम so षष्ठी or पंचमी so that this दूरान्तिकार्तैः दूरा दूरम ग्रामस्य दूरम ग्रामात् these words समीप समीपम ग्रामस्य समीपम ग्रामात् निकटम समीपम all those things then दूरान्तिकार्तेभ्यः the word दूरान्तिकार्तेभ्यः the words दूरा etc तृतीया भक्ति भवति दूरेण द्वितीया च ऑप्शनली द्वितीया तो दूरान्तिकार्तेभ्यः तो दूर अंतिक अर्थेभ्यः शब्देभ्यः तत्र द्वितीया भवति विकल्पेन च चकारात् पंचमी coming as अनुवृत्ति and तृतीया also पृथक् विना नानादि from that सूत्र therefore दूरम ग्रामस्य दूरात् ग्रामस्य दूरेण ग्रामस्य all this an example दूरान्तिकार्तैः षष्ठी अन्यतरस्याम the previous sutra there also we have दूरम ग्रामस्य दूरात् दूरम ग्रामात् now here it is द्वितीया च द्वितीया and then shashti and as well as panchami therefore दूरम ग्रामस्य दूरान्तिकार्तेभ्यः this sutra if you see I'll show you this द्वितीया च दूरान्तिकार्तेभ्यः शब्देभ्यः द्वितीया विभक्ति की भवति चकारात् पंचमी तृतीया च समुच्चय for example दूरम ग्रामस्य दूरात् ग्रामस्य दूरेण ग्रामस्य इत्यादि the previous sutra is दूरान्तिकार्तैः दूरान्तिकार्तैः शब्दैः योगे then षष्ठी विभक्ति will come and you see the here दूरम why the word it is in दूरम द्वितीया विभक्ति की दूरम विप्रकृष्टम अंतिकम समीपम so Duram gramasya, Dura Shabda is governed Tritiya Vibhakti. Then Durantika Shabda is used, Shashti Bhakti will be governed optionally Panchami. That is the example. So Gramasya, Grama. Grama Shabda taking Shashti or Panchami because of the word Dura. So Padantarat, Papada Vibhakti. The Dura Shabda taking Dvitiya Vibhakti by the next sutra. Durantikarte Dvitiya cha. Not only Dvitiya, Dvitiya, Panchami, as well as Tritiya. Right? So therefore, this is common example for both. Duram Gramasya. If you ask question, why here in this previous Durantikarte Shakti Natarasyam, why Duram Dvitiya Vibhakti? That is because of the next sutra. Duram Gramasya, because of the next sutra. Durantikartebhya Dvitiya cha. Chakarat Panchami and Shashti. Understand? Therefore, these sutras are connected. Okay. Already in Ashtadhyaya Pravesha, we saw this. So, Durantikartebhya Dvitiya will come Panchami or Tritiya. So, those Shabdas will take Durantikartebhya Shabdebhya Bhakti. Then what about the other word in that example? Shashti. Durantikartebhya Shabdebhya Dvitiya Vibhakti ki bhavati. So, this sutra, the words Dura, etc., taking Dvitiya Vibhakti, that is the example for the previous sutra. And this sutra also, Duram Gramasya, Durat Gramat, Durena Gramasya, Durena, yes, Gramasya iti. So here, Gramasya, it is in Shashti Bhakti. Here, Durantikarta Shabda taking Vibhakti is a sutra, not the other word. Dura Shabda can take Dvitiya, Tritiya, Panchami. That is the sutra. When it's Asattva Vachana doesn't come as Anuvritti. Asattva Vachanam coming as Anuvritti, yes. It comes as Anuvritti. Asattva Vachana Grahanam Anuvartate. Sattva Shabdebhyaha Yatayatam Vibhakteha Bhavanti. So Asattva Grahanam. When it is not a Dravyavachi Shabda, then the sutra is applicable. Okay. So combination of this sutra, these two, we have the examples. Duram Gramasya, Durat, Duram Gramat. Then the next sutra, Durena Gramasya, Durat Gramat. So combination of these two sutras results in these examples. Okay. And here the example here, Gramasya is there. Contextually it is Gramasya. Depends. Can be Durena Gramat also. That is fine. Shashti is generally Sheshe Shashti we use. But not so here the focus is on the Durasham, not on the other word. Please note. This I told in the last class also. So focus on the Durashabda only. Durena Gramat, the context, if it is Shashti Bhakti, I mean Panchami is required, can use. Duram Gramat, yes, in the context. But Shashti Bhakti can be used. Shashti Sheshe. When other Vibhakti cannot be used, the Shashti can be used always. So Durena or Durama, Dura taking this Vibhakti because of this sutra, and Gramasya is Sheshe Shashti. The next previous sutra where Because of the Dura Shabda, where Duram is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, Asatta Vachi Shabdebhyaha. So here, Dura Shabda Dvitiya Vibhakti by the previous sutra. And by that Shabda, Grama is governed in Shashti or Panchami. This is Padantara, Anya Padam. That is Anya Pada, Padantara is one type of Upapada Vibhakti. I hope it's clear, right?
Yes, yes.
The difference between
Kshamyatam
the,
Sharanji.
yeah,
One doubt. Dura is not taken here as a Visheshana, isn't it? If
no,
it
no,
is a
no, Visheshana.
Visheshana,
No,
it's
no,
not a
no, Visheshana.
Visheshana.
Not Visheshana.
So Dura also can be a Visheshana in another context, isn't it?
Yeah, possible. Why not?
So
Dura is
Durat
when it is,
Gramat. Right.
yeah. Durat grammar, yes. Be a Visheshanam, the context. So
Here
the
it's a
difference
book.
between these two sutra is Shashti Vibhakti or Panchami is ordained when there is usage of the words Dura, Antika, and its synonyms. So Shashti or Panchami, the word is governed for the other word because of the Durantika. The next sutra says Durantika itself taking different vibhaktis. So for that. So Duram is fine, Durena or Durat. It has nothing to do with the other word. Ramasya is in Shashti Vibhakti. Shashe Shashti. The condition Asatva Vachanam is there or not, just we have to see. I said Asatva Vachanam, becoming as Anuvritti, take. Otherwise, no. Kashika says Asatva Vachanam for Dhurantikarte Byaha, I think. Not for Dhurantikarte Shashtanikarasya. It doesn't take that as Anuvritti. Here, for this sutra, 2334, Dhurantikarte Shashtanikarasya, it is not there. But Asatva Vachanam is not taking a Siddhanta Kavirya also. Etas ete hi yoge Shashti Panchami. Yeah, there is no Asatva Vachanam here. The next sutra here, Asatva Vachanam, he takes Asatva Vachanam Anuvartate iti. Here also he says Asatva Vachanasya Anuvartanena Anuvrittehe Naiga. He says opposite. Asatva Vachanasya iti Anuvrittehe Naiga. Maybe it's a typo, I think. Asatva Vachana Karganam cha Anuvartate. Okay. And has to be checked. Yeah, it's a mistake there. Okay, sorry, Siddhanta Kumari, this is Kamita. This is Padamanjari. Padamanjari, let us see what he says. Okay, there is a difference between the two. I'm not sure whether it's a typo or given deliberately. Kashika and Siddhanta Kumari differs. Okay. Fine. The thought we got. Otherwise, I'll check. I have to check the book physically. Next sutra, Saptami Adhikarani. Adharak Adhikaranam, and that will take Saptami. Yasya cha bhavena bhava lakshanam, this we saw, right? Under this only we saw two Vartikam also. Yasya bhavasya, yasya cha bhavena kriya. Bhava lakshanam, kriyantaram, lakshyate. And two Vartikas were there. Yeah. Arghanam kartrutve, anarghanam akartrutve, tad vaiparityecha. See here, Arghanam, if you take those who deserve, kartrutve, when they are the karta, and anarghanam, those who do not deserve, and they are akarta. Then also, we can use this Sati Saptami. And then Vaiparitya means vice versa. So, Tatsu, Taratsu, Asantaha, Asate. Satsu, Taratsu, and Satsu, no, good people. Taratsu, Asantaha, Asate, other people, they sit. Right? When Arga, those who deserve and they cross. Those who don't deserve and they are not the agent, they are sitting. Or Asatsu, Tishtatsu, Santaha, Taranti. Other way also we can do. Vaiparitya is that. Vaiparitya means vice versa. Tad Vaiparitya cha. Okay. So here, the Vartika is we saw, it is there the table, the two Vartikas. Next one is Shashti cha Anadare. This is called Satashashti. As we say Sati Saptami, this is called Satashashti. Shashti Bhakti used only in Anadare. Again, it is, all, it is based on, it is not confined to the Shishtas. Sometimes we see Shashti Bhakti used as Sati, in the same sense as Sati Saptami. There is Anadare is there. That Anadare clause is sometimes violated. That is, Shishta can violate, but not we cannot do it. Urvena Saptamyam Praptayam Shashti Vidiyate Shakarat Cha Chakarat Sapi Bhavati. Chakarat is Urveda Saptamya Praptayam. Now Shashti is ordained. Chakarat Saptami also. So Anadaradike Bhava Lakshane Bhavavataha Shashti Saptamyo Vibhakti Bhavataha. So Shashti and Saptami both can be used when one action is indicative of the another action. And the point here is when the sense is of, when there is a sense of disrespect, indifference, another. Ruditaha Pravrajit, that is the example. Rudataha, not Rudataha, Rudataha is a Shatranta of Rudadatu, Shashti Ekavachanam, Rudati, Saptami. Pravrajit, that is, you can say, Pita Pravrajit, Pita, he gave up and went. When Rudataha, when Bharya, the son, Rudataha is pulling up, that's why I said son. Rudati, and son is crying, father or mother, they left. That is the meaning. So Rudat is, it's one action. It is the action which is the indicative of the other action, Pravrachanam. So Saptami, which is ordained by SHA Bhava Lakshanam. Now here, Shashti Chanadhare, it is in Shashti Bhakti. Shashti Chanadhare. Please note. So this example is there in our table also. Rudataha Pravrajit, Rudati Pravrajit, Kroshataha Pravrajit, Kroshataha, Kroshati Pravrajit, Kroshatam Anadritya Varabrajitaha Ityartaha. So this is Sati Saptami, Rudati Pravrajit. This is Satashashti. We call this as Satashashti. Kashika Siddhantika. Anadara Adikya. When there is the meaning of Adikya is Anadara Adikya. When the Adikya Artha, when the Anadara is the Adikya Artha, that is, the meaning is Anadara, disrespect, indifference. Bhava Lakshane Shashti Saptamya. Bhava Lakshane referring to when one kriya is indicative of other kriya, bhava lakshane. Instead of saying yasya cha bhave bhava lakshanam, just say bhava lakshane. Shashti saptamyostaha. Shashti or saptam yukti will come. Example, rudantam putradikam anadritya sanyasthavan ityartaha. Disregarding son, etc., the person Pravrajit, the person took to Pravrajit, took to sannyasa, sanyastavan ityartaha. Right, this is a stock example. When other examples comes, then we will see. I don't see any other example. But Satashashti in the Gita, Priyabodhani I saw. But there it is not in another artha. Shankara, Nandi, that book, commentary to Gita. In the shloka, second chapter, I think, the Prakalakshana shloka, there he used it. Okay, this is the only example. So you take this example. Or when context comes, we will see. So Rudati or Rudataha, both are. Then the sense is of disrespect. Okay. So that you can use. The next sutra, this from here we have to see. Swami Sharadipati Dhayada Sakshi Pratibhu Prasutaischa. Prasutaischa, what vibhakti? Saptami coming as Anuvrutti. Saptami is that the previous sutra. Saptami Adhikarane. Then Shashti coming as Anuvrutti from Shashti. Shashti Chanadare. The previous sutra, immediate previous sutra. So Shashti and Saptami can be used after the words. What words? Swami. Swami is Swamin Pratipadika Nakaranta. Then Ishvara, Adipati, Dayada, Sakshi, Sakshin Nakaranta Shabda, Pratibhu and Prasuta. Okay, so with these words, Shashti Vibhakti as well as Saptami. Why Shashti Vibhakti is required? Already Shashti Shesha is there. That takes care of everything. Shesha Shashti. But here it is given because it can take Saptami also. That is why this the sutram is there. If it takes only Shashti, then that is taken care by Shashti Sheshe. But here, Saptami also. Shashti Saptamya Vartate. Swamin Ishvara Adipati Dhayada Sakshin Pratibhu Prasuta iti etehi yoge Shashti Saptamyo. Yata Gavam Swami. Gavam Swami, Gavam is Shashti Bhakti of Go Shabda. Gavam Swami, master of the cows. Goshu Swami, that is also correct. So when these words are used, etehi yoge Shashti Asaptavi Bhavati. Botaha. Then Gavam Ishwaraha, Goshu Ishwaraha, Gavam Adipatihi, Lord of the cows, Goshu Adipatihi, Gavam Dayadaha. Dayadaha is the hierarchy. Gavam, Goshu, Dayadaha, Sakshi witness. So Gavam Sakshi, Goshu Sakshi. Gavam Pratibhu. Pratibhu is sort of a surety. Goshu Pratibhu. Gavam Pratibhu, Goshu Pratibhu. Prasutaha is Shuj Dhatu. So Gavam Prasutaha is born to the cows. Not Goshu Prasutaha, if you see, meaning is given. Gavam Swami or Goshu Swami, master of cows. Okay, it's not given the meaning. Pratibhu, surety. Prasuta, taken but begotten. Okay, when these words are used, Saptami. The Siddhanta Kavan, Etegi Saptamihi Yoge. These 7 words are there. yoge shashti yatva saptami bhavati. Shashtya praptayam, this is what I said. Shashtya praptayam pakshika saptam yartam vachanam. This vachanam is sutra. This sutra is Shashtya praptayam. Katam shashtya praptayam. Shashti sheshe. By that shashti is prapta. Shashti prapta. Idam sutram. Then saptam yartam. Idam sutram. Idam vachanam. Is this sutra in the table?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
What's the
111.
number?
119.
119.
111. It's not important sutra, just it is there, the covering all sutra. Only these words are used. Suppose when you come across this, then we have to remember this sutra. Gavam Swami, examples, Ishvaraha, Adipatihi, okay. Dayadaha is the one, the lineage, the one who has a claim, share the property. Ishvaraha Karmanam or Karmasu Sakshi. Yes, that's good one. Darshane or Darshana Seva, Pratibhu, guarantee surety. Surety for appearance. Kasyam or Kasyaha Prasotam Yam Chishu. Who is the mother of this child? Prasota, one who was given birth, begotten. This sutra has a possibility of seventh case so that the what would have otherwise taken Sambandha Shashti is Shashti Sheshu. There is no Sambandha Shashti separately. Shashti Shesh. This is Shashti Shesh. Okay, the next sutra. Ayukta Kushalabhyam cha Asevayam. Ayukta and Kushala. Ayukta is engaged. Kushala is dexterous. Koshalam. That is. So, when these Ayukta Kushalabhyam yoge, here are also Shashti coming as Anuvritti up to 41 and Saptami also from the 36 Saptami Adhikarane. So, both these words coming as Anuvritti. Therefore, Shashti Saptamyo Staha Asevaya. When this Shashti and Saptami can be used with the words Ayukta and Kushala when Asevaya. Seva is Seva. When Asevayam means Asamanta Seva. When there is eagerness. When there is some eagerness is expressed, indicated. Asevayam arte. Ayukta, engage. Kushala skill. When the meaning entire absorption, when strong eagerness, inclination is expressed. That's what asevayam, absorbed. Asevayam. In the Kashika, he has given the meaning of this verse. Ayuktaha is vyaparitaha. Vyaparita means is engaged. Vyaparitaha. Kushalaha, nipunaha. Tabhyam yoge. Asevayam gamyamanayam. When aseva, when there is strong interest, strong eagerness is expressed, then Shashti or Saptami, Bhakti will come. Aseva is Tatparyam, Tatparaha, committed to that. Aseva is Tatparyam. Ayuktaha Katakaranasya. In making the mad is Ayuktaha. Ayuktaha Katakaranasya or Ayuktaha Katakarane. Therefore, this is also Padantara Upapada Bhakti. Word Ayuktaha governs. Kushalaha Katakaranasya. Asevaya Mitikim. Why Asevaya? Counter example is Ayuktaha Gauru Shakate. Ayuktaha Gauru Shakate. Atra Saptami is Adhikaran Saptami. The cow is tied to the cart. There is no here the tatparyam, tatpara bhava. That is not there. Therefore, it is adhikara saptami. It is. Gauhu shakate ayuktaha. This also must be there in the table. Only with these two words. Ayuktaha, one who is appointed, charged with ayuktaha. Kushalaha, kaushalam, dexterous. So, asevanam, absorption, commitment in doing. A word associated with kushala or ayukta in the meaning of aseva can take either shashti or saptami. The cow is tied to the cart. Gauhu shakate ayuktaha. Ishad uktaha. In the Ishad uktaha, it is given in the commentary, I think. I took it from the commentary only. That's why it is tied a little. Yes, Ishad uktaha ityartaha. From the nyasa. Ayuktata, nipunata cha, katadi karda विषया एव इति सप्तम्याम् एव प्राप्तायां पक्षे षष्टि विधानार्थम इदं वचनम. The sutra is for षष्टि विधानार्थम सप्तम्यां प्राप्तायां पक्षे षष्टि विधानार्थम. The sutra is there. Aseva इति किं? Counter example. Ayuktah logu shakate ishad yuktah. Ishad is little. The cow was tied to the cart a little. Vedanta Kaumadikara also gives the same example, counter example. Ayuktaha kushalaha va aripujare, absorbed in the puja. Ayuktaha aripujane, atava ayuktaha aripujanasya, kushalaha aripujane, or kushalaha aripujanasya. Arege pujanam aripujanam. Aripujane kushalaha atava ayuktaha. So kushale aripujane ayuktaha means the person is engaged in, is appointed for doing the haripujana. Haripujane ayuktaha is the one. Archakaha, you can say. Archakaha haripujane ayuktaha. Saha archakaha is the priest who is appointed for doing haripujana. Haripujane atava haripujanasya. It can be haripujane haripujanasya. Similarly, kushala also. That is the example. Then the next sutra. Yatascha nirdharanam. This is what? Nirdharana. Nirdharana Shashtiya Saptami. Which one is this? Is it Shashtiya Saptami?
Shashti.
Both. It is
Both
both. Both. We have got Yatascha Nirdharana Shashti. So many examples are there in where? Gita. The Gita 10th chapter you will see Nirdharana Shashti. As well as Saptami also is there. Raso Gramapsu Kaunteya. Shashti is there. So this Nirdharanam, that Nirdharane, there Samasa is denied. For Nirdharana Shashti, Samasa cannot happen. What is Nirdharanam? All those things already we have seen. Nirdharanam is Pratakkaranam. Then there is a group. From that group, the thing is, sorry?
Shrestha.
Yeah, Sreshtaha is example. Pandavanam Arjunaha Sreshtaha, you can say. Then can we compound? No. How do you compound? Compound is not possible. Now Nirdharane, by that, compounding is negated. Then in our notes it is given elaborately. This Nirdhana Shashti explained. But when do you do Nirdharanam? What are the factors involved in Nirdharanam? There must be a Samukha. From that, a thing is distinguished for its jati, guna, or kriya. A sanya also. So, jati, guna, kriya, bihi. Kriya, sanya, bihi. Samudayat. Ekasya. Pratakkaranam. That is called nirdharanam. That is the definition of nirdharanam. So, if you see Kashika, Kashika Siddhanta it says, Shashti Saptamyau Vartate Anuvartate. Jati, Guna, Kriya, Bhi, Sanya also is the name. Samudayat Ekadeshasya. Some part is Pratakkaranam from a group on the basis of jati, species. Guna is quality. Kriya, action, karma. Sanya also is that, but not given. Pratakkaranam is nirdharanam. The group from such Pratakkaranam distinction is made. That is called, then when it is made, then Shashti or Saptami should be used. Yataha, nirdharanam. Yataha is yasmat, nirdharanam. Tataha, tasmat. Shashti vibhakti, Shashti Saptamyo vibhakti bhavataha. Taha is yasmat. Manushyanam kshatriyaha shuratamaha. Ad manusheshu. Manushyanam sakastreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye. There are also Manushyanam sakastreshu kaschit yatati. Kaschit yatate. Gavam Krishna sampanna kshiratama. Adoshu. Krishna, the black cow, is sampanna kshiratama. It gives more milk. Advaganam dhavantaha shigratamaha. Advaganam is the people among the people who dhavantaha, run in the path. Advaganam dhavantaha shigratamaha. Similarly, Advageshu. Advan is marga, the path. Similarly, we can say many examples. Vidyarthinam Ramaha Patuhu. So like that we can call Vidyarthinam Atava Vidyartishu. Ramaha Patuhu, Ramaha Buddhiman. So like that we can make Nirdhana. That's called Nirdhanam. Vedanta Kamadi. Same. Gachatam Gachatsu Dhavan Shigraha. Chatranam or Chatreshu Maitraha Patuhu. Jati Guna Kriya Sanya Bhi. Yes, adding Sanya also. Samudayat, though therefore there will be a group. From that, a thing is distinguished. So, therefore, three things will be there. That is distinguishing factor. And what is distinguished? And the group. Three things will be there. When it is there, then it is called Nirdharanam. The Nirdharanam is the Shashtiya Saptami term. That from which the distinction, except it's made, that will take Shashtiya Saptami. Nrinam or Nrishu, example. From that, Brahmanaha is distinguished for its quality. So therefore, Nrinam or Nrishu, the Samudaya, that takes Shashtiya Saptami. Please stop. Yatascha Nirdharanam. Lots of examples we will see in the usage. We come across many. The Gita itself is there, and if I can give more example, I'll give just a minute. Let's see. So, Yatascha Nirdharanam. Yes. Yatascha Nirdharanam Saptami or I will add the example here. No, Sati Saptami. Notes. I've got many examples right here. Tasya Nirdhanam. That is the topic. Tasya Nirdhanam Sutra. So therefore it is Nirdharana Shashti or Nirdhana Shashti or Nirdharana Saptami. Can take any. So I'll give some examples. Jantunam Narjanna Durlavamatah Punstam Tato Viprata. Is that right? So Jantunam can take that is a Jantunam Jivanam Manavaha Reshtaha. So here which is Samudaya Jivanam Jivanam Atava Jiveshu. Similarly, Narinam or Narishu. Sita is Sreshta. Right? Narinam or Narishu. Pandavanam Yudhishthiraha. Yudhishthiraha Jeshtaha. Jeshtaha. Vedanam Samavedaha. Bhagavan says Samavedaha. Aham Asmi, Bhagavan says that is Ishvaraha. All Vedas are of course Ishvara. Vedanam Samavedaha. Aham Vedanam Samavedosmi. Or Vedanam other way. You can take. Rigvedaha is the Pratamaha Vedaha. Vedanam Rigvedaha Pratamaha. Similarly, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, you can give along with Shatrugna, Shatrugna, Ramaha, Sreshtaha. So all these are many examples. So not only Shashti, Pandavanam or Panda, Veshu, Vedanam or Vedeshu, Vedanam, Vedeshu, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna are two. But also we can use, not writing instruction. So all these, all Nirdharana, Shashti and Saptami. So many examples are there. Okay. So Gita itself, many are there, we can always do that. Tetascha Nirdharanam. The next sutra. Panchami Vibhakte. Here Vibhakte is not Vibhakti. It is Bajidhatu. Baj is to divide. Baj. Baj means separation, divide. So Vibhakte, Vibhagaka is Vibhaktam. You see, and Tetascha Nirdharanam coming as Anuvritti. Rkरणम, that is also coming as another. That is why I said Vibhakte, Yatascha Nirdharanam Anuvartate, Shashti Saptamyaha Apavadaha. This is an exception to Shashti or Saptami Vibhakti. What is Vibhakte? Vibhagaha Vibhaktam, Bajidhatu. Vibhagaha is division, separation, dividing. Yasmin निर्धारणश्रये निर्धारणस्य आश्रये विभक्तम् अस्य इति ततः पंचमी विभक्तिः भवति यथा मातुराः referring to the people of the Mathura. The Tadita word. Janapadeshu, and Sutram is that people, by Tadita Sutra, referring to the people who live in a desha. I don't remember the Tadita Sutram. Maturaha Pataliputra-Putrakebhyaha. So Maturaha, people live in Mathura. They are compared to the people in the Pataliputra. Sukumara-Taraha, they are and some Adyataraha, Atava Adyataraha, Sukumara. Therefore, Adyataraha is rich people. So Maturaha, Adyataraha compared to Pataliputra-Kebhyaha or Sukumara-Taraha. So Mathuras are distinguished from Pataliputrakas. So here we cannot use Shashti or Saptami. We have to use Panchami. Therefore, this is Shashti Saptamya Pavadaha Yogaha. This is there in the table.
Not 7.
107. Please note, this is Apavada. 107. When a set or individual is compared with or distinguished from another, the other takes with the case. In this Sutram 2341, that is 2341, what is distinguished from the group has some similarities with other members of the group, in addition to differences. The area of operation of this Sutram is where there are only differences, that is, there are no similarities. Please note. Now we can understand the meaning of all these. Right up. So, Maturaha Pataliputra-Kebhyaha Adyataraha Asukumara-Taraha Satyat Andratam Shreyaha.
Kshametama, it should be people of Mathura are more beautiful than.
Yeah, people of Mathura. Not the Mathura, because it is Bhagavachanam, it's a mistake. People of Mathura. The people of Mathura is more beautiful than the and Pataliputrakas, I write. So you can know. Putrakas. Tapratyaya, therefore it is Pataliputra-Kebhyaha. There are mistakes. Sorry. Putra-Kebhyaha. Okay. Then Ashwamedha Sahasrebhyaha Sattvam Eva Ati. Sattvam is truthfulness. Satyam or Sattvam? Satyam maybe. I change it. This is also Satyam. Satyavachanam, speaking the truth. One of the Yama Niyamas, one Satyam, Satyavachanam. Satyasya Palam Sargadi Pala Dattratvam. Said in the Yoga Sutra. Satyam, Satyavachanam. The Satyam Eva Atirichyate excels. Ashwamedha, even compared to thousands of Ashwamedha Yajna. Similarly, Shadasya Purvanat Aparanna Vishishyate. Shraddha is generally done only in the afternoon. Not in the morning. Should not be done. So Aparanna Shraddha is superior. Vishishyate. So all these are example. Here Panchami is used. Logically also Panchami only will come. But there is no Apadana here. Here it is Vibhakte. When some difference is shown, then we have to use Panchami. So Yatashcha Nirdharan Kalingas Anuvritti, that's why it's important here. So there is, in the Yatashcha Nirdharanam, there is Veda as well as Abheda. Whereas here there is Abheda only, non-difference only. It is compared for its non-difference. from this for dissimilarity. Okay. Then Panchami. Sadhu Nipunabhyam, next sutra. Sadhu Nipunabhyam Archayam Saptamya Pratayake. Sadhu and Nipuna. Sadhu is good. Nipuna is again the same meaning. Kushala, dexterous. Archayam. Archayam Saptami Apratayake. When Pratay is Prati Karma Pravachaniya, when it is not used. So let us see the website. Sadhu Nipunabhyam Archayam Saptami Apratayake. Kashika. Sadhu Nipuna iti etabhyam yoge. When these the words sadhu nipuna are used, the context, then saptami archayam gamyamanayam saptami vibhaktihi bhavati. Nachet pratihi prayujate. When prati is not there. Matari sadhu. His sadhu is good towards his mother. Prati we cannot use. If you use prati, then what vibhakti will come?
Dvitiya Vibhakti will come.
By sutra? Karma pravachaniya yukte dvitiya. Is that right? Before.
Yes.
Karma pravachaniya yukte dvitiya. Dvitiya will come. Right? 238. So here it is. Aprateha. Aprateha is that. So matari sadhu. Pitari sadhu. Matari nipunaha. Pitari nipunaha. So matari nipunaha. Matari nipunaha means what? Is nipuna is in doing here archayam. Sevayam iti. Serving the mother. Serving the mother or serving the father. Sadhu. Archayam iti kim counterexample. Why archayam? Sadhu. Nrityaha Rajnyaha. Here you can see. This, here it is, there is Sadhu Nrityaha Rajnyaha. So here, Archayam Artha Nas Tatkatane na bhavati. Archayam iti kim. When there is no Sadhu Nrityaha Rajnyaha. Nrityaha the servant who is Sadhu, good, and Rajnyaha. So here we cannot use. That is why the counterexample look like this. See the meaning. Matari sadhu, matari nipunaha, behaving good or behaving good serving. So sadhu and nipuna, when they denote respect, archayam, maryada is that, sevayam, serving mother, provided the word prati is not used. Sadhu, the servant, sadhu, brityaha, rajnyaha. Sadhu is good. Who is good? Rajnyaha, the servant is good. Good towards. Sadhu, brityaha sadhu bhavati, rajnyaha. Rajanam prati, you can say, but he says rajnyaha iti. Okay. So here it is just a statement of fact. Prityaha, the servant, is sadhu. Rajnyaha is what vibhakti? It is Shashti vibhakti, right? That's why I said Rajanam Prati. Either you can say Rajanam Prati. It's given the example, Rajyaha. Rajyaha is Shashti. Okay. So Prityaha sadhu bhavati Rajyaha. Don't take Rajyaha Pratama. Huh? Rajyaha is Shashti. Rajanam Prati. The exception applies not only to Prati, but also to other other words also, other karma pravachaniya. Mataram pari, Ditya only. Karma pravachaniya yukte Dutiya. Sadhu, Devadatta sadhu is good. Good behaving. So this is one example. Apratehe kim, that's example we saw. Devadatta sadhu, Mataram prati. Natu Matari prati. Okay. Then, and he says further again, apratyadibhi iti vaktavyam. Apratyadibhi. Sutram doesn't say apratyadibhi, it says apratei only. Na prati. Only one is used. Should not be prati. Then Kashika, Vatikakara adds apratyadibhi adipadat. Not only prati, you can bring in other karma pravachaniya also, pari, anu, etc. Okay. Then, is it then the table?
Yes, Judge. 1 to 4.
1,
1
2.
to 4.
This also we can understand. This is purely common sense. Mataram prati, we don't use matari prati. When the meaning of respectful attitude, asevayam, serving means attitude is the respectful attitude or behavior is intended, then the words in association with sadhu and nipuna will take saptami when prati is not used. When prati is not used. Not only prati, other words I've just add. There's Vatika. Vatika, I'll write here. Apratyadibhi vaktavyam. Therefore, we can say sadhu devadattaha mataram prati or mataram anu. Mataram prati or mataram anu. Here, we can use this prati, etc. Prati pari anu. Why prati pari anu? Because there is a sutra. Lakshana, the 1-4 section, karma pravachaniya. Lakshana gittam bhuta jnana bhaga vipsasu prati pari anu. Prati pari anavaha. Lakshanam gittam bhuta jnanam, then bhagaha tata vipsa eteshu sandarbeshu. In all these places, prati pari anu, they enjoy the sanya karma pravachaniya. When they enjoy karma pravachaniya, then karma pravachaniya yukte dvitiya will come. Okay, Lakshanam is sign, Uttam Bhutya Kanan, everything already we saw. Thus, Bhagaha portion, Vipsa repetition in this meaning. So, Viksham Prati, that indicates a direction. Viksham towards the sign, symbol. So, the sign. Viksham Prati, Vidyotate Vidyutu, lightning is towards the Viksha. So, all these are example. And the Vipsa repetition, Viksham Prati. So with these 3 words enjoy karma pravachanaya sanya. Therefore it is karma pravachanaya yukte dvitiya. That is dvitiya here. Okay. I'm not writing that. Maybe in my notes I can add this, but not in the table. You understand when the karma pravachanaya section, these 3 words enjoy karma pravachanaya. Next sutra now. Prasito sukabhyam tritiyacha. So prasita and utsuka. Abhyam, yoge. Tritiya will come. Chakarat, from the previous sutra, Saptami also can Saptami also can come. So Tritiya and Saptami. Saptami coming as Anuvrutti. So Prati Utsuka Abhyam Yoge Tritiya Bhavati Chakarat Saptami Cha. So Kashika you see. Prasita Utsuka Tiyethabhyam Yoge Tritiya Vati Bhavati Chakarat Saptami. Prasitaha Prasaktaha Yaha. Prasitaha is Prasaktaha. Prasaktaha means Sakti, Asakti, longing, attachment, longing. Yaha Tatra Nityam Eva Avabaddaha. He has given the meaning. Saha Prasita Shabdena Uchyate. The one who is ever bound. Then that is called, that is Prasita Shabdena Uchyate. Keshehi Prasitaha. Example. Keshehi Prasitaha or Kesheshu Prasitaha. Keshehi Utsukaha or Kesheshu Utsukaha. This is also must be there in the table. I think the next one. With the word Prasita, longing for, Kashikakara gives the meaning. Maybe I can copy that and then add here. Prasitaha is Prasaktaha. Yaha Tatra Nityameva Baddaha. That is Prasitaha Shabdena Uchyate. Meaning of the Prasita is given by Kashikakara. Right. Then Utsuka, desiring for, Utsuka. Then third, Tatya Vibhakti Bhavati, Chakara Saptami. Keshehi Prasitaha, Kesheshu Prasitaha. Keshehi Prasitaha, what is the meaning? Keshehi, that is, he belongs for the Kesha. Keshehi. And Keshehi Utsukaha, similarly same thing. Utsukaha, desire. He has got attachment for Kesha and he has got desire, Utsuka for Kesha. Okay. Harina Prasitaha, who Ramaha. Rama has a longing for the Harina or Harishu. Ramaha, Harina, that Suvarna Harina, Hiranya Harina, Prasitaha, Utsukaha, Bhavati, Abhavat. Right? So, that is the. Here, Harina is the Lord Hari. Okay, I'm just saying Harin, I mean, that Hari, Harin is, not Hari, what do you say?
Dear,
Dear, dear, what is the meaning? What is the word? Sakaranta Shabda.
Saranga.
It's a, Harina is, Harinaha is there, no? Harinaha means dear only. Harinaha is dear, right? That's why I said Harin means I connected with that. But anyway, here Harin is Lord Hari. Okay. Or I will use that example, Harin example. Why not? We can use that also. Then becomes Tritiya, like Rama Shabda, Harinena or Hari Neshu. There is a deer. Harinena or Harishu. Prasitaha Utsakaha Ramaha. Or if you want Sita, then convert accordingly. Right? So, Rama has got, yes, desire for the arena. So this arena, I mean, I confuse with harina. It is arena tritiya. Okay, harinena tritiya. So that's what the connection is. Wrong connection. But anyway, that when I read arena, I took that as to be deer. But deer also we can use harinena because arena is deer. So Hiranya Harinena.
Harin is Vishnu.
Huh? Sorry,
First.
Hari is Lord. We are Lord Hari.
Vishnu. Okay.
Then the next sutra. So Prasita Utsukabhyam Tritiyacha. Nakshatrecha Lupi. nakshatre cha lupi. Lupi is lup dhatu. No, sorry. Lupi is lup. Lupi. Lup is lup. Lopaha. Lupyate. Lup dhatu is lup. Nakshatre. Nakshatre cha saptami. Anurti is saptami. And by Chakarat Tritiya also. So Nakshatra Chalupi has got Anuvritya Saptami from the previous Tritiya from the previous Sutra, immediately the Sutra, Saptami from the Sutra before. So when it is used, Nakshatre Chalupi. So if you see that, Kashika. Tritiya Saptam Yau Anuvartate. Lubantat, Luptantat, Nakshatra Shabdat. Lupta Shabdat, Nakshatra Shabdat, Tritiya Saptamyo Vivakti Bhavataha. Like Pushyena Payasam Ashniyat. Or Pushye Payasam Ashniyat. So Pushyena Tritiya, Pushye Tritiya. So when the word Nakshatra is Lupi, then it is elided. Yeah. Tritiya and Saptami should be used in the sense of Nakshatre Lupi. Here, Adhikarana iti vartate. Adhikaranam also is vartate anuvartate. Adhikarana Saptami Adhikarane Sutram is there. From that we have to bring the word Adhikarane as the Anuvritti here. Though it doesn't come, by Manduka Puti you have to bring Adhikarane. Okay, we'll come to this. The sutra this, must be there in the table. Let's see that.
I don't see
What?
it.
What?
I don't see it.
Not there, this Nakshatra Lupi.
Oh, it's not there.
Not there. Okay. We will add after this. So Adhikarana is coming as Adhikarana is avartate anuvartate. This is Siddhanta Kaumati. Nakshatre prakriti arte. Nakshatre prakriti arte. Yaha lupta singya lupyamanasya pratyasya artha tatra vartamanat tritiya saptamyau staha adhikarane. Mulena avahayet devi shravanena visarjayet. So Mulena is Mula Nakshatra. Mule iti Shravane iti va. Nakshatra, the word, it is Luptaha. Also, if you see, when an affix declaring the name of the star, which is elided by Lup Visheshe 424. 424 is Tadita. Then the Nakshatra is Nakshatra Vachinaha Nakshatra Vachinaha Shabdat Tritiya Samartyat Yuktaha Kalaha Asmin Arte Prayuktasya Tadita Pratyasya Avishesha Kalasya Dirdeshe Lup Bhavati Lopaha Bhavati Yata. Example, see Pushyena Pushya Nakshatra, then Anpratyaya, then we get Pushya. The fourth. Pushyena Yukta Kalaha is Pushyaha. So Lupi is, the Pratyaya is Lup. What Pratyaya? This is, by this sutra we know it is Tadita Pratyaya which has become Lup. So therefore Pratyaya has become Lup. Pushya is the Pratipadika. Pushyena Yuktaha Kalaha is Pushyaha. So Pushyena Yuktaha Kalaha Asmin Vakya Kalasya Visheshana Rupena Ullekaha nasti atra अतः अत्र प्राप्तस्य तदित प्रत्ययस्य लुप् भवति इति वाक्ये. The kala is referred to by a nakshatra, not specific time is given, like especially 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock or morning and evening, but it is referred to by a nakshatra. Therefore, then the tadita pratyaya will become lopaha. Tadita pratyaya is anpratyaya. So anpratyaya, if you add, then pushyena will be, it's a tatyanta shabdat tadita pratyaya bhavati. But the word in tritiya bhakti, the tadita pratyaya here in this example, an comes. And we know pushyena is pushya plus ta. Subodhatu pradipadikayoho luk bhavati. Ta will become luk. Then pushya plus an and nitvat. Here it is nit. Tadita pratyaya, it is nit. So because the pratyaya becomes luk, therefore adi vriddhi will not happen. Please note. Because pratyaya is luk abhisheshe. Avishesha kala is nirdeshe. Otherwise, would have become paushya, but doesn't become. So pratyaya becomes luk, therefore pushya alone you get. So pushyaha meaning pushyena yukta kalaha. Similarly, shavana or whatever nakshatra, yuktaha kalaha ityartaha. So point is, pratyaya becomes luk for the nakshatra, the time indicating the star, then it has become luk by this sutra. Then saptami or tritiya bhakti can be used, whose affix is also elided. Example, pushyena or pushye va payasam ashniyat. Ashniyat ling lakara. Like the person drink payasam when at the time of pushya nakshatra. Similarly, maghabhigi palalodhanam magasu atva palalodhanam. So, to check what meaning is, palalodhanam is Magha is Magha Nakshatra. But you're not here, but Panchaleshu Vasati, because here Panchala is not a star, it's a country. So here we cannot use. Okay. Oh, you see Kashika. Lubantat Nakshatra Shabdat. The Nakshatra Shabda is not used. Then Tritiya Saptami Vibhakti will come for the Nakshatra. The word Nakshatra is not used. And Saptami or Vibhakti will come for that word. Pushyena Payasam Ashtiyat, Pushya Payasam Ashtiyat. Nakshatra iti kim counter example, Panchaleshu. Okay, then. So it refers to a kala. So the Saptami should be applied to the word, which is the Adhikarana. The Pushyena or Pushyeshu, that is Adhikarana. That is Pushya Nakshatra Kale. Therefore Adhikarana iti avartate, he says. But Adhikarana Saptami will come, but not the Tritiya is here in the Sutra. Okay, the Tritiya Bhakti. So Nakshatrena Yuktaha Kalaha. Nakshatrena Yuktaha Kalaha, therefore it is. So Pushya means Pushya Nakshatra. Pushya Nakshatra. So of course Pushya Nakshatra, when we say, it is referring to a time, but mainly on Pushya Nakshatra. Pushya Nakshatre. Siddhanta Kaumati. Nakshatre Prakriti. So Nakshatra Prakriti, the word is there, but the Nakshatra is not used. Yaka lupta sangya, lupyamanasya, pratyasya, the pratyaya which comes, that goes away in 4 to 4, what we saw, lup visheshe. Vartamana tritya saptamyo staha adhikarane. Then there is adhikarana. Kala adhikaranam, adhikarana. At that time, Pushya nakshatre, so payasam ashtiyat. So Kala adhikaranam, adhikaranam is there. Pushya, not it is Desha adhikaranam. Pushya is adhikaranam, what adhikaranam? It is Kala adhikaranam. This sutra is not so important, probably that is why I didn't write this. Okay, then I'll write maybe just for the sake of completion. Then Pratipadikata Linga Parimana Vachana Matre Pratama. So Pratipadika Artha, expressing the meaning of the word Pratipadika. The word Pratipadikam is Arthavata Adhatu Pratyaha Pratipadikam. And the Linga, the gender, and Parimana, the measure, and Vachanam also. Matre Pratama Vibhaktihi Bhavati. So this little elaborately, more elaborately, I've given in my other notes, not here, but I will see later. Here the simple meaning. Already we have seen Pratipadika Artaha is Pratipadikasya Artaha in expressing the meaning of the word Pratipadika. The Pratipadika Artha, the meaning of the Pratipadika is expressed through Pratama Vibhakti. And Himali Linga Parimana Vachane Pratama. You see, with Kashika. Pratipadika Satta. Pratipadika is Satta. Satta is that which exists. That is, a word is given. Kata, when we say that which is there, kata. So that kata to be expressed, the meaning of the word very kata, then Pratama Vibhakti should be used. Kata is to be referred to in the language. We cannot use apadam, just be converted to a padam. So we say kataha. And linga. Linga could be linga, Pratipadika is the linga. So we have 3 linga, Srilinga, Pullinga, Napumsakalinga. A word has linga also. Therefore, in keeping with the linga of the word, the form would be. And Parimanam is measurement. Drona is a measurement. Drona, Kari, Adakam. So that is also Pratama Vibhakti. Then Vachanam. There are certain Pratipadikam which are Nitya Bhagavachanam. And when we say Kataha, not only it expresses the Pratipadika, in addition to that, how many Katas also? So Ekatra Vivakshe Kataha, Chitra Vivakshe Katau Ityadi. Bhagutvani Kataha iti. Vivakshe Katau. Bhagutvani Bhagutve Kataha. Matra Shabda should be connected to each word. Pratipadika Matre Pratama. Then Linga Matre Pratama. Parimana Matre Pratama. Vachana Matre Pratama. Pratipadika Pratama. You can see here Uchchehi. Uchchehi is Aviya. So just Uchchehi. Uchchais is the Pratipadika only. It's Aviya. And what does it Uchchehi means? Uchchehi, Nichehi. Nichehi below. Uchchehi above. So just gives the meaning of the word. Uchchais. To be converted into a padam. Uchchais Aviya is what example he has given. That's, please see. Uchchais. Convert into a padam by adding the suprataya. When you want to express the meaning of the very word, then Pratama Vibhakti should be used. That's why given the example, Uchchehi. Linga Grahanam. Kumari. From Kumara, the word Kumari comes. Viksha, for example, it is Pullinga. The word Viksha is Pullinga. Therefore, that also, Linga Grahanam Kim Vikshaha. Vikshaha, the word expresses Viksha is Pratipadika. Vikshaha, when we say, Then pratipadikasya arthaha yokshate. Then along with that linga also. There are some words which are trilinga, the adjectives. Tataha, tati, tatam. In three lingas it is used. So therefore linga also, linga matre, pratamada vyaktike bhavati. Then parimanam, dronaha, kari, ityadi. Vachanagrahanam, ekatva, yutva, bhutva. Ekaha, dvau, bhagavaha. Eka is a word, and ekatvadi, mukteshu api yata syat, referring to one, ekaha, two, dvau, many, bhagavaha. Okay, now, the Siddhanta committee, or in my notes on this, given very elaborately, let me see. Because we use this, but those notes is not complete, which is alone. I'm writing elaborately on this. That's why I gave a summary in the beginning, the table format. But in the notes, it's elaborate. Not done completely. This Pratipadikata Linga Parimana Vachana, that alone we will read from here. That's an important sutra. In the sense, when Pratama Vibhakti comes, Tantara Karta, then Pratama Vibhakti. Yeah. Pratipadikata Linga Parimana Vachane, Pratama. Pratipadikata Matra Bodhakat, Pratipadikat, Swarte, in indicating the very meaning of the very word, Swarte Pratama Bhavati. Pratipadikata Linga Matra Bodhakat, when want to express the linga of the word, then Pratipadikat Swarte Pratama. Similarly, Linga Parimana, measure. Then Sankhya also, name. The Pratipadika, the Linga Parimana Vachane, Vachanamatre, Saptami, Pratama is Ekavachanam. Tamasa, which is involved. Pratipadikasya Artaha, Pratipadika Shashti Tat Purusha. Then Pratipadika Artaha, Lingam Cha, Parimanam Cha, Vachanam Cha, Pratipadika, the Linga Parimana Vachanan, Parimana Vachanani. Compound also given in the of the Sutra. Pratipadika, the Linga Parimana Vachanani Eva, Matra is used in the Eva Arte, Eva, therefore Matram, Tat Purusha, what Tat Purusha, Mayura and Sakari. Tasmin, therefore Pratipadika, the Linga Parimana Vachane, Matre, Anabhigite, of course, this is Anabhigita Adhikara. Then Siddhanta Kaumadi, you see. Niyata Upastikaha, Pratipadikaartaha. Matra Shabdaha, Pratyekam Yogaha. Matra Shabda should be connected to each word in the Sutra. Pratipadikaartha, then Pratipadikata, the Linga, Parimana, Vachana. Pratipadikata, Linga, Matra, Adike, Parimana, Matre, Sankhya, Matre, Cha, Pratamasya. Explained in detail. The Niyata Upastikaha is Pratipadikaartaha. Pratipadika, the Pratama Bhakti should be employed in the sense of Pratipadikam to give gender, measure, or number in addition to the meaning of the Pratipadikam. What is the Niyata Upastika Pratipadika? Niyata Upastika says, Niyataha Upastikaha Yasya Saha Niyata Upastikaha Pratipadika. It's a compound. What is Niyata? Niyata, Nischita, Niyamabadha, Va Upastitihi, Pratitihi, Yasyartasya, Aso Niyatopastikaha. That is, Yasmat Pratipadika, Yasyartasya Niyamena Sarvada Upastitihi Bhavati, Sahayeva, Pratipadika. Yasmat Pratipadika to a Pratipadikam, Yasyartasya, the meaning of that Pratipadikam, which is there, Niyamena, always, which is Nischita, Niyamena, which is inherent, which is there in the word, that is expressed that is extracted. How? By Pratama Vibhakti. Yasmin Pratipadike Ucharite Sati. Tasya Arthasya Niyamena Upastitihi Bhavati. Like when you say Patalam. Patalam, when you say Yasmin Pratipadike Ucharite Patala Pratipadika or Rama. The meaning is inherent there. Rama referring to the person Rama, Patala referring to the those. So that is Pratipadikasya Artha. Now, Avadaranartakasya Matra Shabdasya Pratyekam Vyavaha, that is Eva, that the sense of Eva Matra Shabda is used in the Sutra. That should be connected to each word in the Sutra. Like Pratipadika Matre, in the sense of the meaning of the very Pratipadikam Eva only. Linga Matra Adike, that is when Linga is the, in addition to that, then Linga Adike, Linga Matra Adike, meaning Linga, in bringing out the Linga of the word. Similarly, Parimana Matre, Sankhya Matre cha, Pratama Vibhakti Bhavati. In Bhattoji Dikshita, in Vaiyakana, Shesha Shri Krishna. Bhattoji Dikshita was a famous Vaiyakarana. As Shesha Shri Krishna has commented on Pratipadika in his book, the Kriya Kaumudi. The Kriya Kaumudi written by Bhattoji Dikshita. Okay. And Shesha Shri Krishna has commented on that. Yasmat Shabdat Yaha Artaha Niyamena Bhasate. Yam Artam Pratipadikam Na Vyabhicharati. Yena Vina Pratipadikasya Aprayogaha. Sahaiha Pratipadikhartaha Vivakshitaha. The meaning is Spashtam. Yasmat Shabdat Yaha Artaha Niyamena Bhasate. The meaning of the word is Niyamena Bhasate. It shines. It is the meaning of the word is Yasmat Shabdat Artaha Niyamena Bhasate. The meaning of the word which is known from the very word itself. Yam Artam Pratipadikam, that the meaning of the Pratipadika is not altered. Yam Artam Pratipadikam na, Yam Pratipadikam Artam na Vyabhichara. Yena Vina Pratipadikasya Aproyaha. That is called Pratipadikartaha. So Yasmat Shabdat Yaha Artaha Niyamena Bhasate. The meaning of the very Pratipadikam, which is Niyamena Nischita Rupena Vartate. For example, I'm just giving Rama, the word is Rama is a combination of letters. Repa plus A plus Makara plus A. If such combination is there, then Rama only will come. That is Artaha Niyamena Bhasate. Rama, when we say it is Rama only. But if the letters are interchanged, then it is Pratipadika Artam Vyabhicharat. That is called Niyamena Upasatiti. So, given the word, and given the word has got the letters, they are all arranged in this same or in that specific order, Niyama, Nischita, Rupena Vartate. Then when you say that word brings out, that word as its meaning. So by that Pratipadika, that Artha of the Pratipadika is Vivakshitaha. Rama is a word. So Rama, when we say Repa plus A plus Makara plus A, referring to the very word Rama, referring to the Ram by the Rama, the person or whatever it is referred to. So we cannot say Gagabugha, Damadama. Damadama is different. That is something. So meaningless word cannot be. Right? So that is called Niyata Upastikaha Pratipadikaartaha. Pratipadikasya Artaha is Niyata Upastikaha. The meaning of the Pratipadikam is well determined. That doesn't undergo any change. That alone is expressed by the Pratyaya, what Pratyaya? Pratama Vibhakti. When it is Anabhigita, that is of course is understood. That is the Sutra. This alone is presented by Siddhanta Kaumadikara as Niyata Upastikaha Pratipadikaartaha. को नाम प्रातिपदिकार्थः यस्मिन् प्रातिपदिके उच्चारिते सति सति सप्तमी when the प्रातिपदिकम is uttered यस्य अर्थस्य नियमेन बाणं the meaning of that naturally occurs that is called प्रातिपदिकार्थः. So that could be प्रातिपदिकार्थ can be svartaha. Svartaha is the very word of that, or it can referring to dravyam, then some object, or it can be referred to linga or sankhya, or can refer to some karakam also. Okay, for example, when we say Krishna, the word, yada Krishna pratipadike, Krishna, the word is used, Krishna is who is the son of Devaki, Devaki Vasudeva Sutatvam. That is the pravritti nimittam. The word has got a pravritti, the usage of the word as its basis. Krishna, who is Krishna, we say. Pravritti nimitta is Devaki Vasudeva Sutatvam. The status of being a son of Devaki and Vasudeva Krishna. And it is Dravyam. So Uktartavan Janaha, referring to the person. So Pratipadike Ucharite, Tasya Artaha, Swarupam cha Buddho Nityena Upasitaha Bhavati. When say Krishna, then the word as its basis in the use in the Pravritti nimitta Devaki Vasudeva, son of Devaki Vasudeva. And it is a Dravya. And when the word Krishna is uttered, there is a Arthas Purnam in our Buddhi. Only when it is Niyamena Upasitihi, Krishna. Cannot be the combination of the letters. Anyway, we can put under Krishna, no. Speak Pratipadike Ucharite. When a Pratipadikam is uttered, Tasya Artaha, the meaning of that, Tasya Swarupam cha Buddho Nityena Upastito Bhavataha. Therefore, Pratipadika Artaha. Example, one more example. Alingaha Avyayani Uchchaihi. Etesham Shabdanam Uchcharane. That Artha is Pratitihi Bhavati. That Artha occurs, the meaning of the word occurs in our Buddhi. Nichaihi. But all these words are Avya, independent. Uchchais is the word converted into a Padam by adding Suprataya. Upacharika Su becomes a Padam. Avya Padam. Uchchaihi, Nichaihi. Right? We cannot say Chaihi U. Nichaihi. Niyata Upastikaha Pratipadikaartaha. The meaning of the word is brought out by Pratama Vibhakti, therefore Uchchaihi. Uchchaihi, Uchchai Shabdat, Pratipadikaartha, Linga, what Linga? Avya doesn't have any Linga. Parimana, no. Vachana, same. Iti Sutrena, Pratamaya, Subvibhaktau, Avyatvat, Avyat Apsutaha, Bhavati, then after that Ruttav, etc. will happen, then we get the word Uchchaihi. Why it should be Uchchaihi? Uchchaihi is Avyam. Avyam should be converted into Avya Padam. Avyaya Pratipadikam. Avyaya, that Uchchais is Avyaya Pratipadikam. That gives a meaning. Uchchais, the word gives, as a Pratipadikam, gives the meaning of the very word. Artaha, Arthasya Bhanam Bhavati. And it is expressed through Padam. For that we add Suprataya. Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Pratyaya Utsargika Sup. Because Apadam na Prayunjita, you cannot use that which is not a Padam. Avyayena, okay, this is extra. Okay, you can read. Avyayebhyaha Vibhakti Vidanam Kimartam. Because it's Avyaya, then why do you Vibhakti Vidanam? Because Apadam na Prayunjita. You cannot use that which is not a Padam. Panchakam iti Pratipadikaartaha. Iti Samanyataha Dikam Pratipadikaartaha iti Mukyam iti asya kaha abhiprayaha. Dadi Madhu ityadi shabdeshu vibhaktim vina api Swartha Dravya Linga Sankhya Karakanam Pratitehe. Parantu Linga Sankhya Karakanam Upasitehe अनिश्चितत्वात् मुख्य प्रतिपादिकार्थे स्वार्थे द्रव्ययोः एव ग्रहणम्. So when the Dadi, Madhu, etc., when these without vibhakti pratyaya, without vibhakti, swarte Dravyalinga Sankhya Karakanam Pratitehe. I think I'm going to explain here. Yeah. It is to be noted that case affixer should be added at the end of the indeclinables also, so that they can get the name Padam, because Padam alone should be used in the language. Na Padam. And what happens here? Everything is given. Then Panchakam, a group of 5, become a group of 2. Iti Ityasya kaha abhiprayaha, if it is asked. So there, Panchaka, the word, a group of 5, the meaning of that word is brought out by, of course, Pratipadikasya artaha, Panchaka. Panchaka is what? Dika is what? It is Dravya or Swart. What does it? Unlike the case, Dadi and Madhu, where Swa artaha, Swartaha is there, and it is Dravya, and Linga also, and Sankhya number also, Karakanam Pratitehe, Parantu, Linga Sankhya Karakanam Upastitehe Anishchitvad. When the Linga Karaka and Sankhya, they are not clear, then Mukhya Pratipadikarte, when in knowing in the meaning of the very Pratipadika itself, Swartha Dravya Yoho Eva Grahanam. Swarte Dravya Yoho Eva Grahanam. By default, Dravya Swartha Dravya Yoho. Swarte or Dravya Yoho Eva Grahanam. Swarte is the very meaning of the word or Dravya. In the absence of Linga, Sankhya, and Karaka. The meaning of the Pratipadikam, either Swartha Dravya Yoga Eva Grahanam, Pratipadikarte, Mukhya Pratipadikarte, that is Pratipadika, the meaning of the Pratipadikam, as to, in understanding the meaning of the Pratipadikam should be in terms of the Swartha or Dravya. So Panchakam is, what is Panchakam? Referring to a group of 5. What is a group of 5? That is referring to a shloka, or a group of people, or a group of, then we take Swarte. Swarte Panchaka. In fact, we say Swarte Kaprataya. Swarte Kaprataya. This is the compound actually. Panchaka is Kaprataya. Become a group of 2. So therefore, it is Swarte Atava Dravya we have to take. Referring to a substance, a group of 5 substances. When there is Nischita Pratipadika is not there, then we have to take it as Swartha, or we have to take it as Dravya. If it's not clear, don't worry, leave it. It is all extra. Then Netalingaha, Krishna is Netalinga, Pullinga, Sri Netalinga, Strilinga, Jnana is Napumsakalinga. So in bringing out the Netalinga also, Yetesham Shabdanam Ucharne, Tatat Arthanam, Tatalinganam Cha, Pratiti Bhavati. Krishna, when we say Krishna Shabdasya Pratipadikasya Artaha, Artasya Bhanam Bhavati. Also, along with that Linga also. Then Linga Matra Adike. If that is so, Linga is also along with the Pratipadika Artha comes. Then why Linga is required? No. There are words where we have 3 Linga. So Tataha when we say, Tata is a Pratipadika. Then there is Akanksha, what Linga is. Tata is Pratipadikasya Artaha, Tataha meaning short. Niyata Upastikaha Pratipadika Artaha, Ucharite Arthabharam Bhavati, fine. But what is the Linga? So Tata being a Pratipadika, it can be Tataha or it can be Tatam. How do we get this? By Suprataya. Pullinge Suprataya Bhavati, I mean, all the Linga. Napum Sakalinge Tatam Bhavati. Tate Yojanena Tatam, Pullinge Tataha. And the word tata from that Trilinga Vivakshayam has become tati. So it is tati now. So therefore Linga Matradikya Udaharanam. Tata Pradipadikarte Ucharite Sati Nadyaha Parshvati Pradeshaha. This Artha Spurnam is upon Niyatataya Upachitaha Bhavati. This meaning occurs. Therefore, Atahas, that is called Pratipadikārtha. When uttering the word, whatever Artha Spurnam happens, that is Pratipadikārtha. Along with that, Tad Atirichya, Binna Binna Lingeshu, Binna Binna Lingana, Upastitihi, Adikyana. In addition to that, there is Linga, there is conveyance of, there is some information of that it's Linga. Therefore, either here we have got the Linga example. The words like Tataha, Tati, Tatam, what gender it is. They do not have a fixed gender. Therefore, these are the example for Linga Matra Adikya. Linga Matra Adikya is addition to the Pratipadikārtha in expressing the Linga Pratama Vibhakti Bhavati. That is the similarly Parimana. Parimana is measurement. Dronaha is a measure. So Dronaha or 1 quintal, 1 kg, all these are measurement. So Drona Shabdat, Parimanarte, Drona Shabdaha. Then expressing the meaning of that, Pratama Bhavati. Drona Rupam Yat Parimanam, Tat Parichinnaha, Ityartaha. That's a measurement. Parimanam measure. That Drona Rupam Yat Parimanam Bhavati, Tat Parichinnaha, Vrigihi, Godumaha, Ityadi. How much rice? Drona Rupam Yat Parimanam, Tat Parichinnaha. Huge amount of rice is there. So, how much you want means you ask certain kg, certain quantity. That also has to be, that is also a word. Then that referring to the parimana of that, measurement of that. Vrigihi, Dronaha Vrigihi is the example. Dronaha Vrigihi. What is Dronaha? Dronaha referring to the measurement of the Vrigi. So Drona, when we say Artha Spurnam is, it referring to the measure. And in keeping with the Linga, Dronaha Vrigi could be an adjective also in the context. It's fine. Vrigihi Pullinga, therefore Dronaha. Similarly, Drona Vrigi example for Parimana Matra. In addition to the meaning of the Pratipadikārtha, it gives the sense of measure. Drona is a measure of 3/4 of a quintal. So Pratipadika, Drona is Parimana Vishesha. In addition, it's referring to what? The measurement also. Right? Particular measure. Parimana Samanya referring to the Parimana Vishesha also. Therefore, this Parimana Vishesha, Drona is denoted by the Prakriti. Drona Shabdena, Parimana Vishesha, Drona, which is indicated by the Prakriti, Drona, that is Pratipadikam here. That becomes adjective to Parimana Samanya, the measure in general, and that is brought out by the Pratyaya. So on hearing the word Parimana, the question arises, what measure is that? Then the word Drona is used and specifies as nothing other than Drona. That which makes such specification is called Visheshana. So Parimana, the measurement, denoted by the suffix is Visheshya. And Parimana Vishesha, denoted by the Prakriti, is Visheshana. Therefore, Dronaha, when we say Drona Abhinnam Parimanam, the measure which is not different from Drona. When the word Vrigi is used by the side of the Pramana, the sense of the Pratyaya Parimana becomes adjective to Vrigi by the Parichedya Parichedaka Bhava. The resultant meaning is the heap of corn is measured by a Parimana. Drona Rupam Yat Parimanam Tat Parichinna Vrigi. This, I took it from one PowerPoint. Anyway, this is all, it's all extra. You'll see that is not required now. Vachana Matrasya, similarly Vachanam. In bringing out the Vachana, Ekaha, Ekaha is can be in any gender. Pullinge ekaha, strilinge eka iti. So therefore eka shabda. वचन शब्दे किमर्थं न प्रातिपदिके सति इति योगः लिंग परिमाणवत् अत्र प्रातिपदिके सति इति योगः संख्यायाः ओके एकादि प्रातिपदिकात् एव संख्या प्रतीतेः उक्तार्थानाम् अप्रयोगः इति न्यायेन एकत्वादि अर्थेषु प्रथमा न प्राप्ता अतः विशेष विधानं कृतम्. So here vachanamatra vachanam is number. So I think not added certain things here. You can see Eka is Pratipadikam and Pratipadikartha is Ekatvam and Suprataya when you give the meaning of Ekatvam, Ekaha. So Rama is the example. Rama the Pratipadikam and it is Praviti Nimitta is Dashartha Putra and it is Yaktihi. Suprataya Pratipadikarte in giving the very meaning of the word Pratipadikarte is Suprataya is added and Vachanam Eka Dvi Bagushu, 1, 2, Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bhagavashu. Therefore, Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bhagavachanam. What is Eka? Eka is one. So, Vachana Matra Adikye api Pratipadikasya Pratama Vibhaktike Bhavati. Eka or Dvi or many. This is a sutra. Ekayor Dvivachane Ekavachane Bhagushu, Bhagavachanam. This example you can take. Eka also you can take. This example you can take. Vachana is number. So, vachana adikye pratipadikasya pratyaya bhavati, pratama vibhakti bhavati. If it is ekavachanam, then it is to dvivachanam or bhagavachanam, just yeah. So that is, all these things are not new, we know, but in the form of this sutra, it is there. Okay, but I think that's it. But I'm elaborating further on that. At least, let's see, it is required, I will do. So this is the example. If you see Kashika and this is given. Pratipadikate sadi vachana matre, you can take ekaha, do bhagavaha, ramaha, ramo, ramaha, all those things you can say. Ramaha when we say how many are there, ekaha. Ramo when we say two. Ramaha many. Okay. So this is the Pratipadika Linga Parimana Vachana Matre Pratama. Next. Giving the meaning of the word Pratipadika and Pratipadika means Arthavata Dhatu, Dhatu Haprata Pratipadikam, or in the sense is that of the nominal term or gender or measure or only a number, then when the meaning of the word is to be expressed, nominal term says, or the gender or measure or number, then Pratama Vibhakti is used after the Pratipadikam. The sense of the Pratipadika is to denote mere existence. Kashika says, Tatta, that which exists. And genders are three, measures are this, and numbers are singular, plural, and plural. And Nipatas, Aviya. They do not denote anything, but they are also Pratipadika, converted into a Padam by adding Utsargika Suprataya. Okay. So this sutra, the next sutra we'll see next class. We'll stop here. Sambodhanecha Pratama. Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Whatever I was showing that, that's fine. It's a translation of Siddhanta Kaumudi. The Siddhanta Kaumudi and plus extra, it's taken. The translation of the translation is very difficult. That's what I have done there. The Pratipadikata. Refer to some book also. Of course. I hope you follow. this is sutra is a known one. Known one in the sense without any, the sutra itself, we know this is because we are applying already. But we need required sutra. That's why the sutra is there. Okay. Is it clear? Come on.
ధన్యవాదాలు జీ.
Yes, जी. धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवाद.